So, Mike, you've named the squads for the upcoming summer fixtures. Just talk us through that whole process and how you found it.
Yeah, it's a process that's been going on for a while now. We want to get the selections correct, and we want to get a good blend to the squad as well. So we've gone with a really mixed squad. We've got some young players coming through, inexperienced, but have shown a lot of potential. But we've got some players coming back as well who haven't been involved in the environment for a while, but guys who we can see being involved in the World Cup in 2 years' time.
And traditionally, some would say that these tours or these summer matches are developmental, but I think it's clear from speaking to you before and others that there's a real desire to obviously bring through young talent, but keep that momentum going over the past year because there's been some great successes in the national team. Is that a kind of a fair way of looking at it?
Definitely. There will be development on the tour, every camp that you're in together. We're looking to improve, so we're looking to develop. We do that as coaches, we do that as players as well. So we will be looking to improve as we go on, but it's much more than a development tour. We've got a couple of really important fixtures we've got to play in, which are really important for different reasons. Players showing what they can do, putting their hands up, as you say, creating and continuing the momentum that we've done in the last 18 months or so. So lots to play for.
And you mentioned the young players coming through. There's a whole host of young talent, which is an exciting time for Scottish rugby. But from your point of view, you're going to have these young guys coming in hungry to impress. There's real opportunity for these games because of Lions and other things happening. But how excited are you to work with these guys who are going to be hungry and have that desire to make a mark on the squad?
That'll be brilliant. And what I'm so excited about is the fact that when these young players have got opportunities, they've taken them. And that's great for us going forward, having that mindset, that will to perform well in a tough environment, having the inexperience but showing that they're capable of playing at a higher level.
Now looking at maybe some of the more experienced players, you've gone with Jamie Ritchie as captain, a real talent on the pitch, but from your point of view off the pitch, what qualities will he bring? I know he's been involved in the leadership group for a long time, but as captain, what do you expect from him?
Yeah, Jamie's a young player, but he's an experienced player. As you said there, he's been involved in our leadership group for the last probably 18 months or so, and he's someone who I identified really early on as being someone who could potentially captain Scotland. So first and foremost for him, it's putting his best performance on the pitch, leading from the front, but then it's imparting some of his experience in the players around him because it will be a young squad we've got.
Let's look at the opponents then, Mike. You've got an A game up first down in Leicester, and then you travel to Romania and Georgia. 3 very different challenges. What do you expect from all 3 games?
They're 3 really exciting games, and the first one I think will be very different from the second and third. England A, we don't know what kind of a team they're going to put out. We'll have a young team, relatively inexperienced team that we've got to get cohesion with really quickly. So a really exciting first up game there in Leicester, and then we've got Romania and Georgia, as you say, heavier teams, stronger teams. I think Georgia in particular have made progression over the last couple of seasons since we've played them last, and to take them on in their own backyard will be a fantastic experience for these young players.
And just finally, Mike, we've talked about what you expect from the players and this summer tour itself, but you personally, this is you're coming in as head coach for these fixtures. You must be looking forward to it incredibly, but apart from wins on the pitch, what do you hope to gain from this whole tenure?
Well, for me personally, I mentioned at the start there about everyone developing. This is a fantastic opportunity for me to develop. It's the first time I've taken on this role, and already I'm seeing things that Greg will have to have dealt with over the last few seasons that I didn't even think about, and putting those things into place will be really important for my coaching story going forward. But first and foremost, I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy this experience of being a head coach of the national team and putting our best efforts onto the pitch.
When you were playing for Scotland, perhaps, was it in the back of your mind? Was this always the goal, the coaching, to get to lead the team from a coaching point of view? Did you have those thoughts back then?
I've never had much in the back of my mind, but rugby is my passion, and since I've been doing the coaching, I've been really passionate. I really enjoy doing it. I like making people better. I like making teams better. So this is a brilliant opportunity for me.